Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. Celtic tribes span many lands, primarily Wales, Ireland, and Scotland. And though the beliefs may have altered slightly from one region to the next, they all looked up to a group of supreme deities. We've taken the liberty of handpicking the most notable of these beings, 10 gods and goddesses of Celtic mythology. Love all things mythology? Subscribe now and click the bell for notifications of future mythology videos. Have your own suggestion for a mythology topic? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're down there, why not give this video a thumbs up?
Number 10. Anna. Daughter of Ogibiel, Anna ruled as goddess of fertility and oversaw the agricultural fruitfulness of Ireland. King of Munster, Alil Alom, was said to have raped Anna, but not without losing an ear to the goddess and being rendered unfit to rule. Anna embodies sovereignty and possesses the power to dictate an individual's ability to rule. In certain legends, the Midsummer Night Feast was held in her honor. To the people of County Limerick, her role changed from goddess of fertility to queen of the fairies. Number 9. Medivh. The Celtic mother goddess of war and fertility, Medivh enjoyed a rowdy crowd, preferring to have her intended suitors fight to the death for the prize of the crown and rule over Connacht. She favored sex and alcohol, the latter being quite obvious as her name roughly translates to intoxication. Medivh enjoyed a lengthy and fruitful rule before Christianity started to filter into the region and the introduction of the Queen of the Fairies, Mab. Medivh was once married to King Connachor of Ulster, but the two eventually became deadly enemies. Number 8. Bab Kata. Though Bab Kata serves as the Celtic goddess of war, she also symbolizes enlightenment, wisdom, life, and inspiration. As her name literally translates to battle crow, she's been depicted as a crow and is known for her desire to cause fear and confusion among armies to change the flow of battle. Some legends even claim she'll visit before a battle as a foreshadowing of the devastation to follow or the death of a specific notable individual. Bab Kata makes up 1/3 of the Morigna, a trio of war goddesses that includes Neman and a goddess you'll hear from later, Morrigan. Number 7. Bronn. Not quite the most impressive name, but Bronn, the crowned king over the island, was known for his impressive stature, which forced him to live in a tent. What he's best known for is the legend surrounding his head, which was severed from his body after being mortally wounded in battle. Ancient Celts believed the head possessed unimaginable powers of prophecy and served as a symbol of fertility. When not revered as an implement of power, the head was a source of entertainment for inhabitants of the otherworld. Number 6. Lugh. Named the Shining One for his connection with the sun, this Celtic deity was said to be handsome, youthful, and sported a vitality that rivaled that of the older gods. The lore of Lugh generally revolves around the many skills and abilities he had, which, according to the Battle of Maitwidir, a literary work featuring Lugh's travels, he claimed himself to be a wright, smith, champion, hero, harper, poet, sorcerer, craftsman, and historian. Son of Cian and Ellen, Lugh took over as leader of the Tuatha Danann, or a group of mythological Irishmen, after the death of the god Nuada in the Second Battle of Maitwidir. Number 5. Araun. Ruler of the otherworld realm of Annwn, Araun appears predominantly in the story First Branch of the Mabinogi, and was intertwined with the tale of Poys Pen Annwn, the Lord of Dyfed. After charging Poys to take his place for a year to defeat his rival, Hafgan, Araun takes Poys' place in Dyfed. The two grow to become friends, even after Poys' death, leading to a pact between Araun and Pryderi, Poys' son. The god of the otherworld bestowed mystic pigs on Pryderi, which magician Gwydion Vabdon tricks into trading, resulting in Pryderi's invasion of Gwynedd and the former's death in combat. Number 4. Briod. The goddess of fire, poetry, healing, childbirth, and unity is a celebrated deity all throughout Europe. Some recognize her as the Saint of Briod, a powerful figure within Irish lore. Briod is said to have been born as a daughter of Dagda at daybreak, rising into the sky with the sun. Bestowed with the energy of the sun, the goddess leaves a trail of flowers and shamrocks wherever she walks and gifts the world with knowledge, inspiration, and vitality. Briid is celebrated at the start of February in a feast known as Imbolc. Number 3. Danu. The history behind Danu, the Earth Mother goddess and principal goddess of many mythologies across Europe, can be a little muddied, but there is little arguing, especially for the Celts, about her importance. Thought to be a goddess of wisdom, fertility, and the wind, Danu was believed to have nursed the other gods and became the ruler of Tuatha Dé Danann, or people of the goddess Danu, an Irish company of gods. Some even believe that she's not just one goddess, but a representation of all mother goddesses across European cultures. Number 2. Morrigan. The goddess of war and death, a shape-changing former member of the Tuatha Dé Danann, Morrigan wasn't a force many sought conflict with. For those that did, were met with an unstoppable force that relied on unimaginable fear rather than the killing of their foes. That's not to say Morrigan doesn't have blood on her hands, especially as she's believed to be responsible for the death of Irish hero Cuchulainn, whom she insisted avoid war with her. Morrigan is often confused with her sisters, Bav and Naman, who are also known for their connection to war. Number 1. Dada. Ócid, the All-Father, Red One of Great Wisdom, the Good God. Regardless of what you may know him as, Dada was a revered deity of Celtic mythology and served as a leader of the Tuatha Dé Danann. Of the powers that Dada was said to possess, he had fruit trees that never went barren, a cauldron that was always full, and 2 pigs so that one would always be alive while the other was roasting. With his club, he could either kill or save a man's life, and his harp had the ability to change the seasons as he saw fit. We hope you enjoyed. Now, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for more mythological videos. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and before you go, maybe check out one of these 2 videos.